I have 7 iOS apps and I'm only focusing on 2 of them. So in this video, I'm going to explain you how I choose the app I have to focus on so you can do the same thing with your own project. For the context, I'm Borombo, I'm a mobile app developer since 10 years and right now I'm running a challenge to reach 5k MRR by the end of September. So if you're interested about that, mobile application, entrepreneurship, or just here for fun, please consider subscribing. Let's go back to the topic and let's go straight to the point. I'm going to explain you like the small process that I have to choose the app I'm focusing on, and you will see that's actually pretty simple when you know it, and you can apply it to like every kind of project, not just like for tech or apps, but if you're like a creative, an entrepreneur, or like whatever, this actually works. First, when I said I have like 7 apps, actually I have 6 of them that are live, and one of them is like, of course, an idea that I would like to publish, but it's not live yet. So of course, I'm not focusing on this one. So the first rule would be, do not focus on projects that are not even started. Like you could have like a lot of ideas, and that's one thing. Like I have a lot of ideas and stuff, and I think that's the case for a lot of people. Don't just jump onto the ideas. Don't just go with the shiny object syndrome of just like, oh, I have this new idea and I know this could work better and etc. Because I've been there for years. That's not working. Do not focus on things that are not even started. The second one is something that a lot of my mentors like told me, a lot of people told me, and I actually kind of like never listen, is to focus on what's already bringing you money. So out of my 7 apps, I would say there is 3 of them that already brought me money, and actually one of them bringing me 90% of the revenue of my apps, which is Auro. So I already talked about this app. Auro is an app for fast thinker that just record a lot of voice notes to get a summary and transform like the output out of them. And so that's an iOS app that I have like since a few years now, and it brings me kind of like between 100 to 200 in revenue per month. And this is something I did not really wanted to work on because I was like, oh, I prefer to work on this idea and this idea, but that's a mistake. If you have something that is bringing you money, and not necessarily life-changing money, just a little bit, even like 10 bucks, 20 bucks, like 50 bucks, that already brought you money, that's a proof that you can make money with that. And so you should push forward. You should try as much as you can to get even more money and more money with that thing before going into another one. And this is something that I've not done for the past month. So that's the second rule. Focus on what's already bringing you money. If you have like multiple projects and you will tell me, okay, but so far none of them is bringing me money, focus on the one that has the biggest potential of bringing you money. And I'm pretty sure you know which one they are. You most likely know which of your project is like the most ready to be sell, the most ready to be marketed, the most ready to have people that will actually pay for it. So focus on those. Of course, now there is AI that helps like going way and way faster. So my advice before will be like, okay, focus on one project at a time. But myself right now, I'm focusing on like 2 projects, because I can do it for like 2 reasons. Like the first one, of course, there is AI. I can code faster, I can do things faster. And the second thing is that those 2 projects are like already live. They are already kind of like done. So it means that I just need to do like a few updates. Like it's not like I have to work from the ground up on those projects. So this helped also a lot. Focus on the project, of course, that are like the most ready to brings you money, but also the like closest to like the finished product, if that match like your case, if you're actually making a product or whatever. So that's the third advice, like focus on something that does not necessarily require you to work again from scratch. In summary, don't focus on like the new things, the new idea that you have. I think that's a problem that I have, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that has like this problem of just like jumping into like a new idea, a new project, and be like, oh, but I know that this project could be better if I do it that way or that way. Stick with your initial idea, stick with your first project, stick with the one that are like mature enough and that of course can bring you money. This is how you take decision to go with those projects. So again, for me, the first one is Auro, and the second one is an app called Dreamer. So Dreamer is an app that help people interpret their dreams and to learn more about themselves. That's an app that's live, but I just need a few tweaks to be able to be like at the level I would like to be. So I'm focusing on those two. In another video, I'm gonna tell you about like the other apps. I mean, if you're like curious about that, you can easily find them. Actually, those other apps are also like interesting because they have like a good potential. And this is why I fell into the trap of like, oh, they have a good potential, let me just work on them. But at the end of the day, like they did not bring me money. So I'm focusing on the one that are like ready and that can bring me money. And ideally, you should do the same. Let me know in the comment if you have like projects, so in what kind of project you're working on, if you're like also like a developer, an artist, an entrepreneur, like a student, whatever. What kind of project do you have? How do you actually switch between your project, and which rule do you use to prioritize your project? I'm really interested to learn about that because this is my way of doing. I think it makes sense because I got like some advices and stuff, but maybe you have like a different point of view in different ways to do that. So let me know in the comment. That's it for today. I hope this video was helpful. Please, if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, not miss the next video, and I see you soon for another one. Peace.